So another thing that you'll need to be careful of when you're doing your dimensioning is when you're adding in doors and closets to make sure that they're meeting the minimum requirements. So house is handicap accessible with that universal design. You're going to want at least 36-inch doors to make them handicap accessible. And for a 36-inch door to fit, you're going to want a 4-foot space for the door. So in my little example house here, I know I want a door from the dining room area into the bedroom. We'll just say that's where I want my door. So this little wall right here, I need to make sure that it's 4 feet at least. So if I go in and check, I can click from this wall to this wall, and it's from the inside right now. That dimension is in the way. There we go. So I'm at 3 feet 7.5 inches. So I obviously need to make this space a little bit bigger. So I have to decide if I'm going to take some from the kitchen or from the bathroom. I think I'm going to go a little bit from the kitchen. And I should be able to just type in 4 feet. So now I know that this wall space is 4 feet because I dimension it from the outside of the wall to the outside of the wall. So I'm just going to click the lock there. I think, nope, if you lock it and delete it, it will delete the lock. So just kind of be aware of that that is set there. So next, adding in our door. So I'm going to go to Insert, Load Family. So we want doors, residential. So interior, single, 1 panel. That looks good. So with our doors here, so like I said, the width you're going to want at least 36 inches. So there are a couple different ones in here. So 36 inches is 3 feet. There is by 7 feet tall. There's ones that are by 8 feet tall. But 6'8" is kind of the standard for residential doors. So, and the more you keep your doors all similar throughout your house and not changing up the size, especially from one room to another, the cheaper it'll be to build because you're not doing all these different doors. So 36 by 80, that is kind of the common residential size that you'll want to use. So 3 feet wide, 6 feet 8 inches tall. So I'm just going to load in that one door. And now if I can go and place my door. I can go down to families, doors. There is my door. So when you're placing a door for bedrooms, you always want it to swing to the inside. And usually you also want it to swing against a wall. So when you place it, if it's not going like how mine is, you can hit these little arrows to flop things around to get it to be how it should be for a bedroom. So it swings into the room, it opens up into the rooms like this part of the door is cutting off the room. So another thing is closets. So our minimum closet size that you're going to want is 2 feet 6 inches for depth. That's just for clothes to hang well in there and have room for the hangers. You need at least 2 feet 6 inches. The length of the closet is kind of up to you. There are those recommendations for sizes of closets back from our like living areas and sleeping areas, those notes. But making sure that you have at least 2 feet 6 inches on the inside of the closet for space.